almost in the middle of 2025, and I think it's about time we leave our lazy and unhealthy era and start to change our daily habits towards a healthy lifestyle. And I'm here to help you with that. Hello, everyone. I'm Steph, and welcome back to my channel where we strive to have fun and be the best of ourselves. So, if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Come on, please subscribe and leave a like in this video. So, today I'm here to share with you 10 different steps on how to leave a kind of sedentary lifestyle to a more active and healthy lifestyle. Now, I do understand totally that going from a very sedentary, meaning sitting all day, whether that's at home or in the office, to being more active and changing some of your daily habits can be a bit overwhelming. So, the steps that I'm giving to you today, they're steps that I've gone through myself to get from doing nothing me to being active and healthy me. So, disclaimer, I am not a fit individual, or at least I don't consider myself one, but I do think that I have become quite of a healthy individual, and that these steps, they're very basic, they've helped me to achieve that. So yeah, let's get onto it. So let's start with step number 1. Okay, this one is probably the most obvious one. It is to get up and go take a walk. Okay, so there's no need to go to the gym. Okay, I want you to get up from whatever chair you're sitting in. If it's the couch or the bed, it could be a chair at work, it could be a chair at home, wherever you're sitting in. I need you to get up and go take a walk, a 30-minute walk. Okay, now don't freak out. You don't need to go run. Okay, you don't need to go far. You don't even need to walk fast. You just need to walk around your neighborhood. Maybe if you have a supermarket close by or a park, just go there. Okay, spend those 30 minutes walking, get back home, and you'll feel amazing. Seriously, you'll feel so accomplished that you finished those 30-minute walk when you usually spend the day sitting in a chair. And I understand it might not be as easy if you work full-time or even part-time, and you might not be able to integrate this 30-minute walk in your everyday schedule, but try your best. You can do it before work or after work, and obviously if you don't work, you can do it at any time of your day. So I would recommend, okay, this is the first thing I did when I started to try to get out of my sedentary lifestyle, was to go take a walk anywhere, because before walking even 3k, 3 to 5k, I would have been hyperventilating a lot. I could not breathe by the time I got home, and that's bad. That's not good, right? My cardio was really bad. But now I can go on 10 to 12k walks and I'm absolutely fine. I'm not even tired anymore, because I hate running. I did not run. I walk fast now, but when I started, I just walk normally, go to places, get back. Instead of getting the car and go to the supermarket, walk there, and walk back. You'll feel amazing. You'll feel so accomplished that you'll want to do it every day, and it's worth it, trust me. Okay, now step number 2. Okay, this one is a very common one as well, and you probably hear it every single time. Drink water. Now, this is a very important one, obviously, but I am working on this step myself, okay, because I don't drink that much water. I forget to drink water, and I know you must be thinking, how the hell do you forget to drink water? I'm just not thirsty. I don't know. I just go through my day and I just forget to drink water. I just don't feel the thirst to drink water. I don't know why. But I am very bad at keeping up with drinking lots of water. So I think I probably drink around like a liter of water a day, which is not enough. So for women, I believe that the minimum is at least 2 liters a day. I do not even get close to 2 liters. Like, trust me, not even close. And for males, I think it's three liters minimum, 3 point something. Yeah. So, I do not drink enough water, and that's bad. But it is very important, okay, to stay hydrated and have lots of water. Now, I started using the method of 8 glasses. So I tried to have 8 glasses of water a day. Never really accomplished it because I do again forget to have them. And I have a big bottle. I have like an Aldi big water bottle that's probably like 800 ml of water that it contains, and I still don't drink it all sometimes. Okay, most of the days I do drink like one of them all, so I drink around between 800 ml to 1 liter, and it's still just not enough. So yeah, be better than me and have lots of water. Now, step number 3, okay, very challenging one. You need to get rid of that bad food you absolutely love. Okay, the one in your pantry that you're thinking of right now. The one that when you want to eat something, the first thing that pops in your mind. That one. Now, I'm going to give you an example, okay, and how I did it. Okay, I visualized 4 snacks that they're the world to me, okay? And those were chocolate, chips, candy, and cereal, okay? Out of those 4, I thought to myself, which one could I just not resist to? Which one do I love the most? Which one could I eat for the rest of my life if I had to just choose one, right? And that was chips. For me, those were my beautiful chips. I have a unconditional love for chips, especially the tangy, light and tangy ones. They're so good. They're my favorite ones, and they're just wow, And those times where you're just bored, you're not even hungry, but you go to your pantry because you're just bored and you're searching, you're looking around, but you know that you're gonna eat that one, the one that's looking at you, the one that's shining. You don't care about any other snacks in that pantry right now. That special one, that's the one that you have to eliminate from your life, unfortunately. And I know this is a very sad moment. I'm so sad just remembering that I cannot really eat chips anymore. It's so sad. But this is a very, very important one to do, okay? So I need you to visualize the 4 most important snacks to you, okay? The ones that you could eat always, yeah? And out of those 4, maybe 5 or 6, which one is your favorite? Which one would you go for every single time if you could only choose one? I need you to get that one out of your house, okay? Now, this doesn't mean that you can never eat it. I'm not being that dramatic, okay? It just means that you cannot have it at your house. You cannot have it at your pantry. Why? Because you'll go back to it every single time. So even if you drink lots of water, if you exercise, you have a balanced diet, whatever, blah, 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 you'll always go back to have that snack that you love, and they'll just push you back. Your progress is going to go back near 0 if you just keep going back to it. So please, I know it's sad. I know it's difficult. I know. I went through it. I miss my chips, okay? Now, I eat chips still, but not like I did before. I eat chips now like maybe 5 times a year. I could eat literally 2 bags of chips a day if I wanted to. Like, I would be happy. I'd be living my happiest life if I could have 2 bags of chips a day, right? But I cannot. So, even though it's very hard, it's very needed, okay? So I really hope that you can do it, and I'll be giving you a hug from here and wishing you luck on this journey. Now, step number 4. Okay, this one, very common one, have a good sleep. Okay, now this might be hard to do if you like to sleep late and wake up late. This, if you have no study, you have no job. If you have a job, that means you probably have to wake up early, and that means you have to go to bed early. Now, adults are recommended to have at least between 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day, so make sure you do have those. I know sometimes it can be very difficult, but it is very important for you to do so. That will just help you be more productive during the day, have more energy, being able to go on those walks and just not feel as tired. So that's very important for you to go through your day just relaxed and rested for your day. Step number 5 now. Okay, so balanced diet. Very common. We all hear about it. Okay, I will go a bit more into detail about it. I believe the detail you already probably know. I'm just going to reinforce it just so that we have it here on the table. Okay, so first things first, veggies and fruit. Important. Don't leave them out. I don't care if you don't like them. Do this and in they go. Okay, the important, especially don't skip your fruit daily. Okay, and you need to have fruit daily. And I didn't used to have so much fruit, and actually having more fruit, it makes me feel so much better. So don't skip those two, veggies and fruit. Okay, the most important ones, meat. Now you can have fish. Fish is very important as well, but I want to talk about red and white meat. I understand that a lot of people have more red meat consumption rather than white meat. And why is this bad? Now, white meat not only has less calories than red meat, but it also has less saturated fat, which, a diet in high saturated fats can lead to heart diseases and LDL cholesterol, which is like the bad type of cholesterol that you do not want to have. Okay, now red meat is just as important to consume, but that's why a balanced diet is important. Okay, you want to have a bit of both at a balanced amount. Okay, no more red meat than white meat. And I understand it might be a bit difficult to do this because red meat is usually cheaper than white meat in the supermarkets, and I believe even in butchers. So I do think that it can be a bit difficult financially to adopt a more balanced diet where you have white meat and red meat at the same amount, but I would try your best because in the long run it will help you. Okay, and more white meat in your meals means you can have less calories without sacrificing the protein that you need for your day. So yeah, if you guys want to read some more details about this, I'm gonna leave a link to this study that was made in 2023, and you guys can take a look and read a bit more about it. Now, step number 6. Okay, this one is a fun one. Okay, create a hobby if you don't have one already. Okay, now this can be anything at all. I, for example, my hobby before used to be watching Netflix, which is not really productive at all, so I tried to go and search for stuff for me to do, and trust me, I had no clue what kind of hobbies I was into, like what did I want to do, no clue. But I found like number painting, for example. I found those DIY kits, like little clay things that you can make, anything really, like little houses, those little tiny mini houses that you can like build yourself. I love those little things. It's just to keep you distracted, make your mind be more productive than just laying in bed or sitting on a chair on a desk and watching stuff and rotting away. It's important to rest, but this type of hobby, it's meant for you to be more productive and just get out of your little comfort chair or bed and actually go do something more. So yeah, let me know which hobby you create, or if you already have one. Now, step number 7. Yes. This one, okay, depends on the person whether it's challenging or not, okay? Go out by yourself into a public space. Okay, so this means go have a meal by yourself, okay? Go read a book by the park, or even go watch Netflix by the park if you have Wi-Fi or anything like that. Just go shopping by yourself. Go do something by yourself, maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. Even once a month would be good, because I think if you want to really reach that healthy self, there's nothing like loving yourself and being so confident in your own skin that you can just do whatever you want by yourself. Okay, I think that's honestly probably one of the most important steps here, is that you feel confident enough that you can go out and you can have a meal by yourself, or you can sit in the park with a bunch of dogs around you and people, and you still are happy and you're relaxed, and you can just have fun. Now, step number 8. Okay, this one is very important. Okay, it's find a space to let your body rest and your mind. Okay, if that's your bed, then that's absolutely fine. When I come from the gym, from my walks, and I'm just tired of the day, I make a beeline to my bed, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. This is not gonna push your progress back at all. It's okay to be lazy from time to time. There are days that you're not gonna want to do anything, and that's okay too. Maybe that day is the day you rest, and that's good. That's good. You need to rest your body and your mind, and that's absolutely fine. Okay? Going to bed, it's good, even if it's not the time to sleep. Okay? You've worked hard to deserve the spot on your bed when it's not sleeping time. Okay? And that's cool. It's all cool with that. You don't have to worry that you're gonna feel bad about yourself. You're not. Okay? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I do it a lot. I'm on my bed every time I feel tired, because that's where I feel the most comfortable and rested. And that's okay. Okay, so create that space to make your mind and your body comfortable and rested and relaxed. Now, step number 9. Okay? 9. Yeah. So, this one is probably one of my favorites. Socialise. Very important for every aspect of your life. Okay? And I know if you're an introvert, like talking that much, and I understand this can be a bit overwhelming for you. For me, it is not. Going out with my friends, and going socialize, having meetups or lunch dates, dinner dates, doing boring stuff together, it's my favorite. As long as I can talk, I'm happy. I think socializing is really important for your life, because it just makes you happier. Trust me, it might be difficult because it'll be out of your comfort zone, you're not used to it, and that's completely fine. I truly understand, I do. But you need to push yourself a little bit, Go, if you have a group of friends, try to make a date every couple weeks maybe, or even once a month, for all of you to go out. If you don't, and that's totally fine as well, one friend that's the closest person to you, okay? You're gonna hit them out and be like, we need to hang out. Give me a date and time, okay? Weekends are good, And you don't have to do anything big. Like, you don't have to go to a restaurant or a cafe or even shopping center. You don't need to go to a very busy public space. You can go to the park together. Go to a supermarket and buy your groceries together. You just have a conversation with that person. That day, it's good for you to relay your thoughts. And if you're stressed, it also helps you distress. So yeah, don't throw it out because it's out of your comfort zone. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be able to do it. Okay? You just need to push a little bit harder. Now, step number 10. Yeah. Do not restrain yourself from the goodies. Okay? Now, I know I said to eliminate that bad food that you have in your pantry, and that is something that you still have to do. Okay? But everything else, you do not need to restrain yourself 100% from it. And it's amazing. Like, I look up to everyone that can just get rid of all the bad foods and just cook amazing and healthy food, and it's just great. That's amazing. But the reality for most of us is that that's not happening. Okay? I'm being honest with you. I could not do that. I couldn't. Having chocolate in my life is happiness. Not having it's a very sad reality that I don't want to live in. I don't think it's a necessary reality at all. You can be healthy and still have some bad food from time to time, as long as you discipline yourself to not go after it every day or even every week. Now, this is important. You can have those goodies, but not regularly, okay? You need to discipline yourself to stop going after the bad stuff just because it's easy. And I know you're not just going for it because it's tasty and you love it. No, it's because it's easy. It's easily accessible and probably to cook, but you need to learn to stop doing that. Okay? Start cooking some foods at home that are healthy and that provide you all the nutrients that you need, and that you don't need to go for the easy options. Now, I'm gonna leave, if you see a table here, you can screenshot it. These are some of the meals that I make that are super easy, basic, very healthy, and I love them. Now, doesn't mean that you can't have a chocolate here and there, okay? You can have a chocolate once every 2 weeks, or honestly, once every week is okay. Like, you can have chocolate once every week. It's okay. You're still doing progress. You're still going there, okay? Because if you restrain yourself from the stuff that you like the most, okay, those things that you can still restrain yourself, but if you completely eliminate them from your life, it just gets harder and you'll end up giving up, okay? So don't do that. Create healthy meals. Yeah, don't restrain yourself from the goodies, but discipline yourself to not go after them every day or every week, to be honest, okay? And that takes us to the end of this video. I truly hope that these steps that I shared with you today can help you start your journey. These are very basic steps, so it's not gonna feel as challenging as you may think, okay? They might sound a bit challenging from time to time, but I guarantee you, once you start, it just gets easier. It just gets easier. And don't push yourself too much, do your life as you do it and just integrate these steps little by little, okay? You don't want to go from 0 to 100. That's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to just be a better version of ourselves. And it's 2025, so you still have the rest of the year. It's still only May. I'm creating this video in May 2025. You have the rest of the year to start this, okay? So that by 2026, you can have such a better lifestyle than you do now. And I believe you can do it. So yeah, don't give up. And thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and leave a like in this video. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.